First of all, Dr. J.P. Lord, John Prentice Lord, was a Creighton professor and also for University of Nebraska Medical Center. And originally he was concerned with the needs of what they call handicapped children at that time. And there was a Handicapped Children's Society in Omaha. Along with them, the Rotary Club of Omaha, they got together and they came up with a plan to provide the needs for these kids. Originally it was started in 1938, and they started in a small room at what was Field Club School. This facility that we're in here was a polio treatment center. I think it was the late 50s. It's amazing though, through the years I've found that when I say J.P. Lord School, how many people don't know we're here, and they pass this building every day.
The first day that I had to report the kids were coming into school, well, you know, I was scared to death. I was scared to death, really. And so I greeted everybody as they walked down the hall and they went to their different classrooms. And so I was about ready to go back into my office and thinking, why did I get into this? How in the world did I get into this situation? And so this little girl came walking in after the halls were clear. She came in and she was kind of going along the side of the wall and headed to someplace, and I had no idea where she was going. And so, being a nice, good principal, I said to her, I said, "Can I help you?" She said, "Keep your hands off. I'll do it myself." From then on, I loved every bit of it.
I was raised on football. So when Mr. Goose asked me if I wanted to go to sports banquets, meet football players, I said, yeah. I said, that would be a good opportunity because I probably won't be able to do it again. He was amazing, you know. I loved him, I still do.
Most of us here, it's something that we have inside of us to do. You know, it's just important to care for, I believe, our district's most vulnerable youngsters. They're so special, so loving, so giving. It's a reciprocity. What we put in, we get back, and that's just amazing.
There you go. All right, good job. I have a fondness for this classroom. I've been in the same room all 20 years. 1, 2. Good job, Rosie. I love that when I come in, even though the students all face their individual challenges, they come in with a great attitude. They're ready to work, they're ready to learn. And it's wonderful to get to see the progress they make. I have my students sometimes for a number of years, and so you can really see a lot of growth.
I knew that this was a safe place for Heather, and I don't really know that I've found another place that has been as safe for her. And when I say safe, I mean physically safe because of her tenuous, health condition. She has a genetic syndrome that's unidentified, and essentially it affects her muscle tone so that her breathing, her respirations are somewhat diminished. She at one time was very, very prone to illness. To see her go from the early years when she maybe couldn't even hold on to a paintbrush or a spoon or some of the things that they were doing, it's amazing to see her now and to know that she is living a very fulfilled life.
We have spent 59 years in this building, and now in 2018, due to the first bond and also the Nebraska Medical Center buying out the lease here for J.P. Lord, we were able to build a phenomenal new school. It's right across the street from Norris Middle School. We have a pool that's been donated by the Omaha Volunteers for Handicapped Children. These were a group of ladies who invested their money and also had some pretty good returns, and they were very benevolent, to schools. This is the last amount of money that they had, and they wanted to spend it in a very, very special way. So we were very, very fortunate that they donated it to the Omaha Public Schools, but more specifically J.P. Lord. They wanted to do this for our kids. One of the greatest things are going to be our classrooms. Plenty of storage for all the equipment. We've got OT-PT tables that move up and down for their comfort, and also the comfort of our staff who have to lift some of our youngsters. Every classroom will have a swing. We've got floor-to-ceiling windows so the kids actually can sit and swing and sway back and forth gently while seeing what it's really doing outside. We've got electrical outlets that retract up in the ceiling, so when we're working with the youngsters and their devices need to be plugged in, we can bring those plugs down, but then they can also go back up so you're not always just walking into them. And the building was built with our students and our staff in mind every step of the way.
My name is Brad Dulles, and this is my brother Greg Dulles and my sister Vicki Covington. Our mother was Dorothy Dulles. She taught at Dr. J.P. Lord School, and then they mainstreamed her classroom to Hartman School. She taught for OPS Special Ed for 22 years. She recently passed away in March of 2018, and as we're walking through, I'm just thinking, my mom would have been, her jaw would have dropped if she saw a facility like this.
So this brand new building is going to be spectacular, and my mom really would have loved it because of all the audio and visual and sensory built into the building, into the floor with the lights being displayed, into the ceiling with all the stars, into the light fibers that they're going to have hanging. This is really a spectacular building. And the students are really, really, really going to enjoy it.
It makes me want to come back.
Omaha and OPS is addressing a need of kids that have very special medical needs and physical and mental needs. The thing is, it's not just a daycare facility. We are teaching, and there is education that goes on here, and these kids do make progress. I am excited. I will be getting my own art room, hallelujah. And then there'll be music, will have their own space, and PE, all the specialists. And to have a dedicated space, that's really great because it makes a difference in your teaching. I've been traveling by cart for all these years, and I don't mind going into the rooms, but I can create my own space now, so that's exciting. You get the chance to see, to make your own mark in the world. That's really what it's about, no matter who you are. And to see these kids make a mark, no matter how small or tiny it is, or to look at a color, or to get excited about doing something, that's what we're in the business for. It lights up our lives too.
This facility is fabulous in that they're able to really gear everything they do to these kids, absolutely everything. And I don't know that that's possible every place else.
Amazing. Amazing is the first thing that I think about when I think about my school, J.P. Lord, our students, our staff, what we do and are able to do for our students, but also our students are amazing in what they give back to us. It's a reciprocity. What we put in, we get back, and that's just amazing.